Where were we? Letter 9. It may have read that way, but I wasn't scoffing at anything. I am possibly lonely. I was trained to turn loneliness into laziness. The problem being, I am not working hard enough to relax with a pure heart afterwards. I test and retest the things I already know. That said, I'm definitely going to get drunk with someone soon. Who the lucky duck will be, I don't know. And I will lay off the cracks about your man. I think we could still visit each other as friends, though. If you wore that yellow jacket and black tights and yellow shoes, you would probably sting someone before the night was through. A wasp landed on my arm some time back and dug in. I looked at my arm, watching the whole thing from position number 3, the position for watching television. I hollered louder than I know, a mixture of pain, surprise, and indignation, but then I thought I saw the core and got real quiet. It occurred to me to provoke the wasps for further insight, to let the venom be my instinct. I went out into a field, rolled my sleeves up, and waved my arms, but no wasps in sight. Funny you should write to ask if I was thinking of boxing. When I sat down to open your letter, I thought, I haven't thought about boxing for a while. I felt too busy to go to a match. It was possible, it just didn't seem right. We are always making choices, and then we go to sleep at separate times. Letter 10. Work progresses. The work is all around us. All I need to do is turn my head, and I am in effect working. But if I don't turn my head... Your encouraging letter never arrived. Robin was the name of my last living girlfriend. Robin Bangs. I was some sort of refuge to her. It was a decent house atmosphere. She used to put a doily on top of the fire logs, and we didn't even have a fireplace. I didn't want to admit I was aware of what she was doing, which is alright, but you shouldn't let someone seek refuge in you. With is alright. Understand that this is just talk, as I know you will, and it is unformulated, and I might take it all back in a minute if I talk long enough, which I'm not going to do. She hated my work, furied by it, flail into the room, stabbing at ghosts and lashing at Nimbus fingers. Then, these Nimbus fingers floated and pointed ways, decimating them into a faint haze. She's also real nice. I connected with her real quick. Still, a baby that wants to be babied. I'm not into that, unless the girl is sick or had a particularly bad day. I don't feel I can trust her, so I have to put her in a place where it's not necessary to do so. Why am I talking about this so much? Because you asked, I guess. Got to finish dropping rags into a sack. Letter 11. I learned that you can get bruises without external contact. Struck by something trying to get out from within, please use a pre-existing orifice. You did tell me about that wide bruise. I remember thinking it must have looked like the ocean from an airplane. And I spent some time writing you up a mock prescription form for gin and tonics, but I threw it away. I got blitzed last night and wept like I was being whipped. Robin asked to never call her again. The ceiling and floor are so thin, I was half hoping that one of the annoying women from above or below would hear me and come up or down from their beds into mine. They never came. I could hear one of them creaking the bed springs with her lifted neck, and I took it as an act of commiseration. I'm empty from bawling. I feel like I need to take a wife, and my hands smell like gunpowder. Happy birthday, by the way. Work teeters. I keep the instruments in good order, though. Disuse. Silver discs in boxes with mother of pearl inlay and velvet lining. I think it's a good idea not to give a fuck. I find myself suddenly not giving one, and I'm well aware that you can reshelve the books in flawless alphabetical order while still not giving a fuck. My good gracious lady, my light behind the rabbit's ears, I fall at your feet and kiss your mansome shoe. Please ignore the flask exposed in the process. Stay tuned. Come on. Yeah, we go.